I'm Dr. Charlie Eastman, a medical doctor, and run a clinic in Harley Street.
And so when you say you run a clinic in Harley Street, what does that mean?
Okay, so basically it's a private business where patients come to see us and they pay for us to do certain types of medical. So that might be health screening, it might be vaccinations, or it might be that their employer has referred them for something called occupational health, which is when they've been off work, and our job is to assess why they're off work, how sick they are, and when they can go back to work, and whether any changes are required.
And do you do anything else?
Yeah, I'd get to travel quite a lot, so I inspect medical facilities overseas. So I've just been in the Philippines, which is a fascinating part of the world, and I'm due to go to Ukraine in November, and I'm due to go to China to give a talk on health services as well.
And how did you get asked to go to China to talk about health services?
That came through a business network called LinkedIn, and in the last 2-3 years my profile has increased on LinkedIn, so people now are asking me to do all sorts of weird and wonderful things, which is interesting.
And at the moment there's something going on called the Zika virus. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, so basically what you've got a mosquito, and it's a bandy-legged mosquito, so it's got white stripes on its legs, and it carries a specific virus that's probably been around longer than we think, and that's a virus that we call the Zika virus. So the mosquito transmits it into the blood of a human, and what we do seem to know is that the human will get a fever, a rash, and feel pretty bad, but some people end up with a complication which usually affects their nervous system. So that's anything from complete paralysis to partial paralysis of one of the nerves. Say, for example, your face might drop. Now, unfortunately for pregnant women, we do think that the virus is causing their babies to end up with much smaller heads and brains than they should be. So unfortunately, those babies will not have a great adult life because they'll be mentally impaired in some way, shape or form.
And how did you get involved in the whole of medicine in the first place?
Yeah, so I wanted to do it from the age of 5. So I've always just wanted to help people. And as a kid, I kind of thought I'd find a cure for cancer, but I don't think that's going to be me. That's a much more complicated thing. But I enjoy interacting with people. I enjoy the diagnostic side of medicine. I enjoy learning about the new technologies that are coming in medicine. And I enjoy the work that I do.
And you're a bit of a musician and an artist, am I?
Yeah, that's right. I've written 3 plays, 1 novel, and I used to be in a band at med school. I was the lead singer, great fan of David Bowie and Iggy Pop, and I currently collect rock and roll memorabilia.
And what's your favourite bit of rock and roll memorabilia?
Well, I have David Bowie's signature, so I'm very proud of that.
And tell me something which those students who we just met wouldn't know about you.
Oh my goodness, what would that be? Well, I ran the marathon very slowly when I was 48 years old.
Right. And you seem awfully posh.
Well, I went to English boarding schools from the age of 7, so I was taught by nuns, priests and Catholics.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, bye.